holding onto your feet when you're in the sub. It was very dirty, it was like diving there. But, a couple of quick stories, one being, I kind of went Everett's skunk suit. And he said, I'll tell you later, which most of you won't hear. I think Everett's skunk suit was a Fen John, and like he said, it was like buying, making a dress years ago. You got a chunk of rubber in a mold, and a patent, and, you know, got scissors, and some cement called, Aqua Magic, something like that, Black Magic, what it was called, and you glued it. And that's how you made your suit. And I joined them over a year and a half later after they first started meeting. And I was called the wuss because my suit came in pieces. I didn't have to cut it out. I had to glue it, but I didn't have to cut it out. You know, wussy divers actually do something a little different, but you got the gist. And I was the wussy diver that they glue it together. It was just so much work because I got the wrong size for the medium I needed, so I had to cut the whole thing apart and shave it down and re-glue it a second time. It had no zippers. So those of you people that got the flyers on this, which most of you did, there was a picture of me in the corner. There were no zippers in it. And when the first time I used it, I was driving with Bob and Everett and a few of the gang from the club. We were off of Gooseberry Island. Great stripers and good for Chitara. And I was the first one back to the car, and I almost asphyxiated. I couldn't get out of the suit. It was a good wetsuit, picture like onion skin, you know, on an onion. It was just so snug that's how it kept warm, even though we flushed with water. And I nearly died, so the next week I did put zippers in. And let's see, what else? There's a trinket I had here. Hopefully they got the pictures going. The only reason they did bring it is myself and Don Marshall, who is in ill health. And we drove at the time was Bob Claudette and Kenny Peck, which was a picture of him also in there somewhere. And he's not here with us this evening. And Arnie Carver, the Cape, and a friend of his. We were diving on the Trojan, which is in Vineyard Sound. And I was looking for trinkets, anything with dates or anything terribly appealing. And this particular time, Bob Claudette was in this hole. And this boat's about 97 feet. So he didn't have all day to play there. So I was getting there, he's in this hole, and he hands out this ingot to me. And the kelp's moving back and forth. And we figured, hey, great, you know, we got lead, we saw weight belts, you know. Turns out we got it, first of all, he hands it to me, and as the kelp would move, I was standing in these ingots. There was that many of them. There was tons of them. And long and short was, the course of maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks, we salvaged all of them. Except for a few, which we kind of dropped. You know, we picked it up with 55-gallon drums. And we had to figure out just how many we could pick up. But the very first load that we started up with a 55-gallon drum, which will pick up 425 pounds of anything inquisitive, we put just the right number in because we weighed one, we knew what it weighed. Up it went, took one gulp of air, went straight down again. And oh God, we lost our lift. But being young at that time, didn't smoke, as everybody would say, didn't smoke, didn't drink coffee, didn't raise how much. Kind of silly at the time. So I wrote it down because I was going to clear my ears. I just grabbed it and went all the way to 100 feet. As fast as you can imagine, fighting a 55-gallon drum down to the bottom. So I chucked, there's 2 or 3 of them still out there off to the side of the wreck somewhere. And I chucked 3 of them to one side, took the regulator out, held it up, and up it went. And we had tons of them. There's a picture there somewhere showing you those. And so we divided up amongst everybody. You know, it wasn't that much, so we bought a boat. And it was a tin boat. It was an old Starcraft. And there was the 4 of us, your friends were like Jerry, this lady was also a club member. He's now in the inland waterway down in the Carolinas. If you took every one of us, put one on top of the other, it didn't equal one sailor. It was just, we were bad. I mean, we went through 4 motors. There's stupid things like, look, did you put the oil in the gas tank? Well, no, my turn to be captain. You were supposed to do it. You know? And I hate to tell you how much line we lost because, did you tie the anchor line? I thought you tied the anchor line. It was really bad. We hit the beach a couple of times. I had an international travel all, 1,200 feet. It was a good size. Packed everybody, tons of tanks, and off we go. Had a great day of diving, came back, and driving down the road, and all of a sudden we hit a bump, and all of a sudden we noticed the trailer's no longer with my hitch. It's following us down the road. The safety change held, fortunately, but we were going down 24. We were hauling, So Don Marshall hit the brakes and slowly brought it to a stop after it punched through my tailgate. And flipped on its side, skidded, smashed the top, the couple in the motor, wiped out the plugs, and, when it skidded to a halt, we had a 4-foot slice. It was hard chine. We had a 4-foot slice along the side. And this we did every weekend. We really didn't know what the hell we were doing. We really didn't. Why no one got killed through stupidity, I'll never know. But the next week, for their Wednesday night, it was our Wednesday night to fix the boat that was split up the week before. And we got a chunk of aluminum, some stainless steel screws, a lot of caulking, and we had it all patched. We were lucky. The motor didn't get wiped out this time. And we put new plugs on it. We found a cover somewhere, covered with diving next weekend. We did that for 14 years, and nobody got killed, which kind of amazed me, because I look at the equipment today, and how state of the art it is.